man, welcome to Creative Coach. They are live with BRUSH1CHROMATIC and Panda Dan.
Is that?
Yeah,
Is
man.
it?
So, you know, so like Brush One now, a man with many talents. MC, man promote party. The man. Tell them about yourself, Brush One.
First thing you have to know about Brush One is me. You need to know. It's a great youth. Long and short of the story, Brush One is an entertainer, Brush One is a people person. Just jovial fun, you see me? Just try to create happiness wherever I go. So whether that be on a stage, whether that be keeping at events that people can afford, come enjoy, just know say yo, I create fun, is what I do.
Yeah man, create. Alright, so Panda.
Man behind the scenes.
Man behind the scenes.
Yeah, man behind the scenes.
Videographer.
Panda documents everything.
Yeah.
Yeah man.
So if I'm keeping a party, Panda is documenting that. If I'm performing, Panda is documenting that. Panda is the reason why everybody can see what I do when I do it.
Alright, so how you and Panda decide to team up now? Like, from when this start?
Panda, give your part.
Panda need to talk. I mean, let them know.
About summer 2017, 2016, I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, man.
But we just there home, the board, just I get into this motion graphics thing, and him Brush was in Transformers at the time.
Yeah, man.
And I link them social media manager, Tamika, big up yourself. And I say, send me them logo, and so I can do and mess around and thing. So we get the logo, do some graphics, send them love it. Say alright, I start going road with them because we get a camera at the time.
Yeah.
So start going road with them and say alright, road me do some recap soon or whatever and take picture or whatever. Brush never meet me at the time because none of them never the Jamaica.
Okay.
So
Yeah, man, money have to make it up.
yeah, so when them flying back now was UE, one of UE early freshers events, and we did there UE and we did have the camera. We decided to take 2 pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
Take 1 picture and brush seat on him for him. I said, Pumbo hard.
Love it.
Love it.
I have to work with you. Yeah, man.
From this side,
From this
just
side, connect.
connect and just continue upon a wicked trend.
But alright, so like you know, you basically did start your photography thing before that, right? Like
Just shortly before,
shortly
like
before
6
that.
months before.
So you
or
start
less.
off with photography and you did video also.
Start off with graphic design.
Graphic design.
Yeah. So I start out with graphic design,
Yeah.
and then me trend to the photography side, and then when we do that, we did say alright, we can do video as well.
Yeah, man.
I start doing the video, so we did just have all of them under my belt. Up to this day, still all of them.
Alright, so what convinced you or what persuaded you to go into this field?
Is something that I always wanted to do. Well, not really, but
It's like a passion. It's
yeah,
like
passion. Like
yeah.
it's not something I must get up and say, alright, this morning I gotta do this. It was
That's
something
okay.
was latent, and then
Yeah.
take it up and say, alright, I'm learn what is this all about. So for instance, a movie, what create them scene, yeah? How I go behind the scenes of all of this.
Yeah, man.
A video, what go on in this, and then we start learn more with like graphics and motion graphics. So them they teach you a lot. Yeah. And then we go into the photography side of things, and I say, alright, this really nice. I'm going to it, and I say, alright, I really like this, really love this. So I start with this more full time.
Yeah.
And then working with Brush and getting myself out there more in Jamaica, it really pushed you to learn more and do other things as well.
Yeah, man. Creative. Alright, so Brush. Cause remember the first time I hear about road marshal, I feel like some sheriff thing or you know. Then I get to learn and find out say yo, the man venture in a soca. And I love it. But what I really want to find out is why soca in Jamaica? What persuade you to go on that the route there, isn't it?
The visionary behind that is Bloodline Franco. You see me? I say Bloodline Franco. Anyway, they pick up yourself.
Big up yourself.
Right? One day the man called me. Literally, I was coming in from them time there. You know them buses will drive around and the bus them can open up with the sun.
Oh yeah man, yeah man.
But I work on one of them bus there. You
Yeah.
see me? For Heineken. You see me? Big up Richie Supreme. And him sort out that link there. And that actually teach me a lot. But coming in one night, actually in at the bus when we get the call from Franco, and he must say like, yo, you see that energy that we have with dancehall?
Yeah.
You ever think about putting it to soca? And I'm like, I don't really know much about soca. I remember your country.
Yeah man.
You see me?
Nah, it's the soca
So,
thing.
dog got some bumps now and he must say, yo what go on? He said for the next 6 months, I carry it everywhere. Where me I go.
Soca journey started.
You see me? So the dog will carry me right through, like him carry me on the truck carnival day, you see me, him carry me go the different events that lead up to road march.
Come like a natural feel.
I was just learning, and so it's like the more events I go, the more I fall in love with it.
Yes,
you see me? Because that's why I feel like that's why I'm so good at it.
Yeah.
It's more about how I feel inside when I listen to music. It's not just say, oh, alright, Franco, carry me go the events and teach me soca.
Yeah.
I actually like soca, I actually love soca.
Yeah, man.
So that connection is why I'm so good at it.
It's deeper than the music. I understand. So when you talk about branding, so I'm gonna ask you this now, Panda, like how you brand yourself in your field. You know, like what platform you use to carry out your message channel, you know?
Mostly Instagram and Twitter. Both give a different feel and experience.
Yeah.
Instagram, you can have the people like and whatever, and they have some people that really love your work and follow you and get to understand or look out for your work. Twitter also give you that, but more on a personal or a deeper level, where them always interact with you and show you the love. Cause even I remember the same summer before I started working with Brush them, I took some little flowers in my mother garden and I post them, and people like really blow up, and that kind of give you a boost of confidence to say, hey, people kind of like your work and and help you brand yourself. And then from that point, it continued on an upward trajectory where like people start asking for you more. Like so when you put out your work out there and people really like it, they might always come to you and ask you for it.
So in the field of a creative, you have to make sure you say, oh, your brand.
Yeah, have to brand yourself.
Important, isn't it? Because BRUSH1, you know, I tell you, the man use up social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you're everywhere. You see me? Like how you use your branding and how important is branding to you?
Branding is everything. You see me?
Yes, man.
I figure out this through watching Chromatic. You know, from the country. We used to watch Fast Life.
Yeah,
man.
Like it was a TV series.
Yeah, man. Everybody watch Fast Life.
You see me?
Fast Life.
Like when Creep posted Fast Life, I got drop me a link up. Flemmer Dan.
Yeah.
A link up. But while I'm bridging them and we say, yo, I also with it, we are drink a juice and we tuning like it's a show just drop.
Yeah, man.
Right? And at first starting out in the business, I say, yo, you know, I have to go work the ranks. I have to go carry some sound box, do some early juggling, whatever, because that's the culture that I know, sound system culture, right?
Yeah.
But watching Creep, I get to realize that the game has evolved to a different level.
Yeah, man.
You see me? And it's even though the original sound system culture is what I'm seeing where I am, where I'm trying to go, it's a totally different world.
Yeah.
You know, remember Creeper wear Shambhala before Shambhala bust a yard.
Yeah, man.
You know, Creeper do something before something connect.
Yeah.
You know, Creep was one of the first person to run out with Supreme and OV.
Yeah, man. So brand himself different because you see Creep
exactly.
fresh. You see
exactly.
And have an image for himself for people want to see more.
But the key element that I took away from that was not to replicate, but just to create that individual organic feel.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah.
So me can't go OVO, me can't go Supreme. You know, probably no, but then me couldn't do it. So it made me learn, say, alright, you still have to have that presentation, even though you financially you can't do what him do.
Yeah.
So it forced me to create my own thing, my own type of branding. You see me, I say, when me link up with Panda and Panda start shoot for me, like the supporters grew exponentially. You see me, I say, and me not exaggerate, just through better imaging, better video and everything.
Better
like,
quality, people,
exactly.
better quality, all of them things they add up.
Exactly, and see these things,
man.
right? Trends are not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people will say that me nah follow crowd, me nah this, me nah that. That's fine.
Yeah.
that's fine. But as an entertainer, as somebody that likability plays a huge role in how far you go in the business, I say, and may I say because I'm not trying to put this on nobody. I say it's very important. The trends are very important. So I had a TikTok account long before quarantine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man.
But it was just there because I look point and I say, you know, say this is gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
So I want to be here and understand the platform before it gets there. So when it eventually gets there, which it did get there, you see me, I was already at a level where I could have just launch. Yeah. You see me? Because, like I said, in the business that I'm in, likability plays a huge role, and you have to stay current. As much as a DJ will say, oh, artist taking them on, you have to
put on pride and say,
yeah.
You have to stay
and
up to
then you
date.
say put on pride because you can fully enjoy what you do. Enjoy everything with me.
Some man not do it now because me have friend, you know. We say them now do TikTok videos in the cars that look like a childish thing. You know?
I'm very childish. I'm telling you this. You see, being childish is not a bad thing.
No.
It can be a bad thing. Fun.
Because you see, imagination as a creator, as a regular man, fine. You don't have to be childish. But as a creative brother, I tell you, think out the box. So being childish is good.
Yes.
Being childish is great. And when you're creating, you don't have to compromise your morals. You're not gonna ever see Brush One in a wig and do certain
things and not do it.
You see me?
Yeah.
But you will see Brush One make a sight man video. Yeah. You understand? So this is something that's funny.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing it, and it doesn't compromise what I stand for. You see me? So I'm still a creative, creating content for the people, but still me can sleep at night, me can relax and know say, yo.
Yeah, man.
Who I am is who I am.
Definitely.
You see me?
Yeah, man. So even though everything might look smooth, I'm sure say, yo, both of you guys face challenges in your field. So I'm gonna start with Panda. Tell me some challenges you face.
Alright, first challenge, so perhaps is like some clients. Some clients always hard to deal with. We're not bash nobody, but
yeah, man, we understand that.
some clients hard to deal with, and some think they know what they want, but in reality they actually don't. And it's hard to bring across some of the ideas. And even when you tell them, it might come off away, but you still have to make them know. And just put yourself out there and say, hey, or go to them as a friend and say, look at this. I understand what you're trying to get at, but this might not be the best way to convey a message or whatever.
Because as a creative, you have the idea and the vision already,
you know? Yeah.
The content as best as possible. But I don't know, some people are going to want something different.
Always.
That's basically the challenge.
They want something different, but different sometimes is not always the best way to go. Or you want it look different so that it just look ugly. Yeah. You want it to look so different that it don't make no sense. That not gonna help anybody in the long run. And me as a creative, I don't feel excited to do it. When I feel excited to do work, then it'll come out good. But if every minute there's a change or some problem, or some of the time it will work out and I'll see where you're going, yes, and I accept that. But it's not all the time where you say, hey, XYZ, it's not gonna work out XYZ. Because you already see where you put in something it don't look good. So and you tell them that and they don't understand, and sometimes you can show them and they say, okay, them get it. But some, that's how they want it. Stubborn. So you just leave them alone.
Yeah, man.
Some of the younger creatives or a challenge might be to them is like working with some people, them just want to work with right off the bat. It's not going to go so.
It's not going to go like that.
Not going to go like
it's
that.
a process.
It's a process.
You have to start from somewhere and take time and build.
Yeah. And don't let certain things discourage you. Don't let, like, you have a one bad day or a one bad shoot or you lose some files or don't make that. All these aspirations, all these time you lose files.
Still make it work.
Still make it work.
Make it work.
Because even recently my hard drive got wiped and I still had to recreate some graphics and push it out. Same. So you can't let certain little things discourage you. And you just have to push yourself out. Push yourself out there. And just brand yourself in a marketable way where people want. Alright, so for instance, a photographer, you put yourself out there as more than just a party photographer. You mark yourself as a corporate person as well. Because even though the corporate money might take a little while to pay you, it does pay.
And it's sure.
It does pay and it's sure. So once you just put yourself out there in a proper way and people can come to you about anything, you're good.
Yeah, man. So those challenges will get less.
You will get less. And one thing with graphic design, photography, videography, practice. Yeah. Always practice and teach yourself something new. Yeah, always teach yourself something new. There's always something to learn. Don't wait on a project. You can always go on YouTube, find some other creatives, go on Behance and look what's out in the world and learn. Cause even with graphic designing, I start out with like some party graphics and whatever. I'm like, there's more to learn in the world and there's still a lot to learn in Photoshop. And eventually, I taught myself how to do all those things in Photoshop. Or you can go on YouTube. YouTube is the best friend. Ask anybody. It's the best friend.
Everything you want.
Exactly. So always just try learn something new and you'll be good.
So brush. Alright, so like you know so much feel, like more than one talent, creative. So I wonder how much challenge you gonna tell me about that now. Like let's hear it, man.
For me, challenge. One of my biggest challenge is just coming up with new things. You see me? Yeah. Because as you say, I have so many different fields that I dabble in. Right? But what helps me with that is my team. I trust my team. And when I say my team, I'm talking about Panda. Yeah. Big up Brianna, big up Flemmo, big up Sasha. You see me? Big up Gavin, big up Kevstar. Each one of these individuals play a different role. Yeah. You see me? And they all come together to push me up, to push Brush One up. You see me? There are times where we can link Panda and say, yo, I need new graphics for the YouTube page, but I really don't know which direction. Let me not say that. I don't have to say I don't know which direction me I try to go, because me and Panda, we've been working so long that we reach a point where we don't really need words. We can say, Panda, I need a new graphics for the YouTube page, and he will design something, and when I see it, a lot of the times I'm like, bro, how did you know? Because we're that in sync. Same for the rest of the team. Brianna, she manages just like my day-to-day life, putting things together, like, oh, remember you have this, remember you have that.
Yeah, man.
So me having a team really kind of
basically is, slim down the challenges.
Down the challenge of finding new things and new avenues and creating and stuff like that, because that is really the biggest challenge. And I am also a member of each member of my team. I'm a member of their team, because whatever Panda is doing, Panda can even have to ask.
Yeah, man.
If Panda promotes something,
just to support,
me I promote it, right? And I feel like that's every team should be like that.
Exactly.
Right?
Facts.
Not because, for instance, I might be the one that's more out there or more known or whatever. Yeah. We are work together. You see me? Because more say everybody around the table comfortable, everybody around the table at eat.
I love the energy. Right? Man. Good energy.
So yeah. Outside of that challenge, our next challenge would just be dealing with people who don't really have your best interest at heart, but them come with a smile and them come with a, you see me, with a handout. Like, yeah, man, trust me, Ray, because them people, in my opinion, them people are the most dangerous.
Deadly. You don't know them intention.
Yes, and them can, the empire that you are building, them can destroy it in a minute. You see me? We see it in the movies all the while with Trojan horse.
Yeah.
You send that in with some soldier in it
Yeah.
and you see me?
Yeah, man.
So
Attack.
Feel safe.
me have to have my head for my body when it comes to that, you see me? Because everything that I'm building or working towards can be destroyed by one of those individuals, you see me? That's why Panda can tell you, you're not gonna really see me just hanging out just like that.
No, can't do
Like if
anything
me
like
not
that.
know you like that,
Yeah, man.
like we will have a conversation and we can, you see me, if me the road or whatever.
Yeah, man.
But just come into the couch, if
Yeah.
you just chill like that.
Yeah. No, but
Nah,
just do that because
nah,
you have
that-
to watch the energy and all
I
of
have to
that.
watch the energy. You see me, some people they're on your feet. And I'm a very vocal person. Panda can tell you.
Yeah,
If me get an idea, me I say, yo, Panda, what you think about? Some people they're on you for them thing there.
Yeah.
You see me try grab an
Oh,
idea,
idea.
try grab this, try grab that. You see me I say them I try look who your message alright.
Them little thing there, you know,
see me?
to have something to say.
Yeah. So you have to be very careful at them people.
So
you see me?
mostly that.
Yeah, them three there
Yeah.
are the three top challenge when me face in my industry and just life in general.
Yeah, man. Like, where you see yourself like in 5 years?
5 years?
Yeah, man.
I
What's the
know.
goal? What's the motive? What would you
Alright,
like?
now, you see if you did ask the
It's a
question there couple months back,
Yeah.
I could have answered you better.
Corona.
No?
Just take time and make things, you know,
Set
fall
back.
in place.
The thing about this pandemic,
Yeah.
it's so set up that if there isn't a vaccine, it's going to take a while for the world to return back to what we are used to.
So basically, right now, things just there and pause.
Yeah.
Just go with the flow.
Or you have to adjust. So the adjusting is going to take some time because you don't know what's in store for you. So if I did, like, say for instance, it was a normal time, we just come off carnival, tired.
Yeah.
So alright, I recharge for the summer now. Summer run and start up, road and whatever. That would be a different thing. Now, it's June. It's going to take a while to.
Things slow right now, man. But that's why I say, yo, man plan, but God,
Yeah,
this
man.
side, Brush One, what you have to say?
Next
Vision.
5 years. Next 5 years, I'm gonna be 31, and honestly, my plan for boss a Drake in the business and retire at 35, 36.
Yes, sir.
You see me? Or at least
Yeah.
slow down to a level because them time there is family time. You see me? But not to stray away from the point.
Yeah.
Next 5 years, I definitely see myself, and this is not arrogance. This is just manifesting and putting it out there.
Yeah, I understand
We don't
that.
like use if.
Yeah.
We like use when.
Yeah.
So the universe can know say yo, here we go now.
Yeah,
that
go
you
for
get
it.
serious, and we're gonna let him through. So in the next 5 years, I definitely see the whole team on tour.
Yeah.
You see me? Performing on stages right across the world.
Yeah, man.
Panda did the same way afoot. The rest of the team did the same way. Everybody we mentioned before did the same way. And we are doing this on a global level.
Yeah,
You
man,
see me?
so
We
it's
are
a
talking
growth.
about over Egypt, we are talking about over Belgium. You see me?
So
over
Dubai.
Iceland,
Yeah, man.
Ireland and
Yeah,
them
man.
places right across
Yeah.
the world.
Just
Because
like
at that, them places we plan to carry dancehall and soca. You see me? As two Caribbean products. You see me? Because these are two Caribbean products we want to carry to the world. You see me? So it's just that level of growth
Yeah.
what we want to see for them
Yeah, man.
in
So
the
just
next
want
5
to see the
years.
growth for the circle
Yeah.
for yourself. And yeah, man, I love that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big up Unity Entertainment because it's all about unity.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know me, I have to give thanks and gratitude for
Yeah, man.
the man them pass through on Creative Coach JA.
You know what, go,
You see
man?
me?
Simple thing.
Creative coach, you know, man. Around put it in, man. You know the thing go. Put your hand around your drinking partner, and everybody feel your bunks. Dookie. Creative coach, you know it go.
Yeah, man. So until next time. Creative Coach JA. Stay tuned.